Hey YouTube, hey Bold and the Beautiful fans, OMG, we got a lot to talk about with another exciting preview for next week, so let's get into it. So today we saw Ridge give Brooke an ultimatum, either him or Hope. Ridge wants Hope off the property because of her betrayal in taking over the company. And this is no surprise that Ridge would want this. He once wanted Hope to move off the property before, when Hope wanted to reestablish her father-daughter relationship with Deacon. Fast forward to now and Ridge wants Hope off the property once again. Ridge told Brooke, "I want her gone. I'm not living on this property with her." Ridge also used another disparaging word for Hope today, and Brooke, it looked like, had had enough. But Brooke didn't kick Ridge out. Brooke still wants to try to make this work somehow, but Ridge wants Hope now off the property, but Brooke said, "No, I'm not going to kick Hope and Beth out of their house." And there's a scenario where maybe Hope would have gone to live with Carter, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen now, since Ridge now is the one who's leaving. So Ridge leaves, and he's going over to live with Steffi and Taylor now at the Malibu house. And of course, Brooke is distraught and upset. So an unforeseen circumstance in Carter and Hope's takeover is that it looks like this is going to cause the breakup of Brooke and Ridge. And this is Brooke's worst fear too, losing Ridge to Taylor. And in the preview for next week, we see Ridge and Taylor together, and it looks like they're going to kiss. Brooke walks up to the door, "I need to talk to you," and she's calling out for Ridge. So it looks like Brooke is going to interrupt this scene. Will Brooke catch Ridge and Taylor kissing? Is this going to be the final straw for Brooke? And if things do end between them, they're not married, so there's no need for an annulment or a divorce. But we'll have to see if Brooke walks in and catches Ridge and Taylor. And it could be a foregone conclusion at this point that their current relationship is over. So we'll see how these scenes play out exactly next week, but it should be good. This could be the final straw for Brooke, so we'll see. Also in next week's preview, we see the Forresters together, Eric, Steffi, Ridge, and Taylor, and they're all watching on Steffi's phone online as Brooke makes a big announcement. And Brooke says, "I am stepping into my old position as CEO." So predictions had things going in this direction. We could see this coming. This could be a further issue too, Brooke being CEO. This could be a further issue that keeps Brooke and Ridge apart, as Ridge could feel further betrayed by Brooke taking over his and Steffi's former position. Okay, but Brooke is back as CEO, and it looks like she's not going to waste any time too, because from the preview it looks like Electra now is going to be fired. In the preview we see Electra in disbelief saying, "Fired? Why?" Well, we the fans know why, because of Remy. It looks like Remy is going to release those fake photos of Electra, and this is going to get her into some hot water. Maybe the photos are sent to Forrester Creations, or maybe they appear on the website, but one way or another, Brooke is going to find out, and it looks like she might not have any choice but to fire Electra in order to avoid a scandal. Of course, Electra is the victim in this, and she's also a Forrester, so Brooke firing a Forrester is not going to be a good look too. But Remy is the one, of course, who's behind this, and he wants to get Electra away from Forrester Creations and from Will. And this is his plan, it seems, to release those photos, get Electra fired, and then Remy is there to comfort Electra. And we saw a flashback today, too, of Remy doing just that. Electra telling Remy about the fake photos of her and how it embarrassed her and how her friends wouldn't even talk to her. Little does Electra know that Remy, her old friend from school, is the one behind this. Looks like Remy's plan is to play the hero and be the shoulder that Electra leans on while she deals with this crisis. And we saw today Remy making those AI photos, and he said, "Sorry, I'm doing this again. I can't lose you to Will." And Will, of course, doesn't trust Remy at all, and how is Will going to react too when he finds out about the photos too? We also saw on Remy's wall all those pictures of Electra, so that collage of pictures of Electra is back, right, on Remy's new wall in his new apartment that Deacon gave him. So looking ahead, will somebody walk in and discover this shrine of photos that Remy has? Maybe Deacon, Sheila, Electra herself, will she find it, or Will? Should be interesting to see. And it looks like from the preview too that Remy and Will are going to have another run-in, and Remy says, "You think I'm going to mess things up for Electra?" Will says, "If you do, you're going to have to answer to me." So Will is asserting himself here and being very protective. And it looks like for good reason, because Remy has bad intentions. Looks like he wants to embarrass and isolate Electra from her job, her friends, her boyfriend too, so Remy can have her all to himself, okay? But Remy's plan is bound to come with some possible obstacles eventually, so we'll see if Will ends up playing the hero in all of this, so stay tuned. And this past week, I was wondering if Deacon would be in danger. There was a spoiler where Deacon had to defend himself, and it looks like I took that a little too literally. Remy also didn't trick Will and take a pizza order, so I think I was over-analyzing that spoiler. Remy did go over and deliver pizza, but he didn't trick Will in that. So thanks for bearing with me on that one. But we're in store for another exciting week, and Brooke is going to want to talk to Ridge, and it looks like she's going to find Ridge and Taylor together. So it looks like Brooke is in for a shocker this week. And will Brooke find them kissing? Is this going to be the last straw for Brooke? And Brooke, of course, is going to be made CEO this week, so that'll be exciting. And unfortunately, it looks like Electra is going to be fired. So she's going to be in for a shock when these new photos are released. She's going to feel like she can't avoid this scandal. It's coming back to haunt her now in a real way. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, how Will reacts to the photos and all of that. So keep it here. It's going to be another exciting week full of compelling drama. So keep it here. We'll keep the updates coming. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Watch The Bold and the Beautiful, CBS Daytime and Paramount Plus, and I'll see you in the next video.